A deadly attack has been carried out on Oromia Amhara border. Who carried out this attack? Several casualties are being confirmed. Welcome to my views and news. Thanks for watching the channel. Good to be with you. Two news stories. First one is about an attack on innocent people. Civilians have been killed in this attack. Secondly, a football match has been played between Tigray and Eritrea. No coverage by Tigray media or by pro-TPLF sources. And lastly, Getachew Reda was seen with Eritrean opposition group members today. Let's start from Oromia Amhara border, which is notorious for kidnapping for ransom. On Oromia side of the border, several incidents have happened in the last few years involving kidnapping of civilians. Entire buses have been kidnapped by armed groups in this area. The ransom is demanded and people have to pay ransom. Military is helpless or complicit. Military has not been able to put an end to kidnapping for ransom in this particular area on Amhara Oromia border. When people are kidnapped, they have no way to be released. Their families have to just pay ransom. And ransom is paid sometimes through bank transfer. Still, perpetrators not being eliminated. A similar incident happened on Oromia Amhara border today when a public transport vehicle, a bus, came under attack. The bus was on its way from Debre Morcos to Addis Ababa. When it entered Oromia region, it came under attack. It seems that the armed group tried to stop the bus. The bus did not stop, and the armed group opened fire at the bus. 5 casualties are being confirmed, including the driver of the bus who has been killed. Who is behind this attack? We don't know. Amhara groups accuse Oromo Liberation Army of being behind these attacks, behind this kidnapping for ransom incidents. Ola always denies. Ola says it does not commit any such crime like kidnapping for ransom, and that criminal elements and government-backed groups are committing these crimes. Government blames Ola. It actually shifts all the blame on Oromo Liberation. Ola denies. It seems that kidnapping for ransom is a business in Oromia. People are kidnapped. Ransom is demanded. Several groups are operating. It's not that just Ola is accused. Other groups are also accused of being involved in such incidents. It's a business. And business is protected by people in power, some men in power protecting the perpetrators. When evidence is there that ransom money is being transferred through bank accounts, it's not difficult to trace out the perpetrators, but security forces never launched a specific operation to put an end to kidnapping for ransom. Why? Because mostly Amharas are kidnapped. When they try to enter Oromia to go to Addis Ababa, they're kidnapped. Ransom is demanded. Why? To stop them from entering Oromia, to stop them from moving towards Addis Ababa. People say Oromo groups don't want Amhara majority in Addis Ababa. They want to put an end to migration from Amhara through Oromia towards Addis Ababa. I don't know what the case is, but Shimalese Abdisa is responsible. I mean, he is the president. If in his region where he's the president, kidnapping for ransom is happening and he's unable to control it, it means he's responsible. He's failed. Whether Amharas are being kidnapped or Oromos, regional president is responsible. Oromos are also kidnapped, by the way. In some parts of Oromia, Oromos are kidnapped. Ransom is demanded, they have to pay ransom. And Julas, strongest army in Africa, cannot put an end to kidnapping for ransom in Oromia. Ongoing for uh, since I started covering Ethiopia. I mean, for years it has been ongoing in Oromia. Secondly, viewers, a football match has been played this week between Tigray and Eritrea. No coverage. Why? Same, the Tigray Eritrea reconciliation is ongoing, but Tigray sources, TPLF sources don't want to disclose things happening because the engagement activities could trigger a response from Addis Ababa. Addis Ababa definitely not liking what is happening between Tigray and Eritrea. Addis Ababa does not approve the engagement between Tigray and Eritrea. It says that the relations with Eritrea should be through Addis Ababa. So we saw several videos in the last few months showing Eritreans celebrating, getting together, attending ceremonies, attending programs. Now another event involving a soccer match between Tigray and Eritrea. Zalambasa football team from Tigray went to Senafe in Eritrea. In Senafe, a football match was played between Senafe team, Eritrean team, Zalambasa team, Tigray team. Tigray team was welcomed there, warmly welcomed. Senafe soccer team won the match. Interestingly, the winner gave the cup to the loser side, to the Tigray side, the losing side. And Santa Fe team captain said that the Lambasa team deserves this cup. This is what happens when there is trust between two governments, two groups, when there is no competition, when the two sides want to make each other happy, when they want to form real partnership. That now Santa Fe football team are ready to give away its hard-won cup to the side which lost to Santa Fe. And that is why we saw that Eritreans withdrew from some territories in recent weeks. Territories which Eritrea claims are part of Eritrea. So now territories are not important. People to people contact, peace on the border is important. This is the spirit which should continue. Not just between Tigray and Eritrea, but between Eritrea and Ethiopia, between Tigray and Addis Ababa. All should be Amhara and Oromia, between Somali and Afar, between Somali and Ethiopia, between Oromia and Somali. The day the spirit is instilled in the minds of the people, all disputes will cease to exist. But we see tensions, dispute over boundaries, over borders, over land. People die and disputes ongoing. Lastly, was Getachew was seen today with Eritrean Afar National Congress leaders. ENC is an Afar opposition group based in Ethiopia, not just in Ethiopia. It's based in diaspora too, in other countries, in Europe, Canada, US. It has a presence, but now it has established its presence in Ethiopia too. ENC delegation met with Getachew. Getachew is advisor to the Ethiopian on East Africa affairs. So his meeting with Eritrean opposition group is in perfect alignment with the Ethiopian government's policy. The Ethiopian government is backing Eritrean opposition groups against the Eritrean government. The Ethiopian government is not happy with growing reconciliation between Tigray and Eritrea. That's why it is backing Eritrean opposition groups. It wants to use them to gain access to sea. That is why ENC is operating in Afar, the SAD operating in Afar, TEG operating. TEG visited Ethiopia. Then Eritrean Blue Revolution Front also operating in Ethiopia. So Getachew is following Abiy's plan of nurturing relations with Eritrean opposition to use them against Eritrea.